Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I'm back here today for a brand new video. Get excited, get amped. I want to quickly give a big thank you once again to all my subscribers here and everybody who's sticking around. I love having you guys here and I love our get-togethers on the channel, so big thank you. Now, we're getting back to Katrina Velarde today for the reactions. I am excited. Goes without saying. I looked through my comments. I've been looking through my comments like sporadically for the past few days. You guys know I've been busy as hell. I am sorry. It's only been, one video per week, but I'm very, very busy with my band and I'm working on other projects now. It's just a lot going on. But I'm back for the reactions. We're getting back to Katrina today, and I chose something that I really, really wanted to get to. I got several requests for this. So I'm going to be reacting to Katrina's performance of Stand Up for Love by the legendary Destiny's Child, one of my all-time favorites. You guys know I love Destiny's Child. I am, I have all the respect in the world for them and Beyonce. And Katrina does such a good job doing the soulful kind of songs, as I've said a million times. And you guys, if you know me, you know that's what I am all about, is the soul. That's the base of my singing. So I know Katrina's going to kill it, as per usual. I'm super excited. So get cozy, get dressed up, get dressed down, get dressed however you'd like, and join me for a good old time, like always. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before I begin today's video, as always, if you're new here, welcome to my community. I'm happy to have you here. If you would please be so kind, hit the subscribe button. No, smash that subscribe button. There's tons of content coming you don't want to miss. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let's get into it.
There are times I find it hard to sleep at night. We are living through such troubled times, and every child that reaches out for someone to hold, for one moment they become my own. And how can I pretend that I don't know what's going on when every second, with every minute, another soul is gone? And I believe that in my life I will see, oh yeah, an end to hopelessness or giving up or suffering. And we all stand together this one time, that no one will get left behind. Stand up for life. Stand up and hear me sing. Stand up for love. I'm inspired and hope for each and every day. That's how I know that things are gonna change. So how can I pretend that I don't know what's going on when every second, with every minute, another soul is gone? And I believe that in my life I will see hopelessness of giving up, of suffering, and we all stand together this one time, then no one will get left behind. Stand up for life, stand up for love, and it all starts right here, and it starts right now. One person stand up, and the rest will follow. From the forgotten, from the loved, I'm gonna sing this song, and I believe that in my life I will see an end to hopelessness of giving up, of suffering. If we all stand together this one time, then no one will get left behind. Stand up for life, stand up and sing, yeah, stand up for love, for love, for love.
I'm gonna waste my time chit-chatting when just no words can express. I'm telling you, that was just breathtaking, as per usual with Katrina. This one in particular really got me, though, because of how sort of stripped down this performance was. That just was absolutely insanely incredible. I mean, just like I said, it's no use in me, running my mouth about it. I mean, it's unbelievable. But we are going to talk about it because I got a lot of thoughts. A humongous thank you. There were several of y'all, who did request that I look at this today, and I am just so glad that I did because, like I said, that was mesmerizing. That just completely lifted my spirit for the rest of the day. It's been a long day, and I still got a ton of shit to do, but that, put me in a really good mood, so thank you guys so much for that. Now, as I said before, I am a humongous fan of Destiny's Child. Just the way that the three ladies, Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle, blended their voices together just incredibly in ways that were never done before. Just always was just such an inspiration to me. And, I mean, if you guys have listened to their music, if you grew up in the 90s, then obviously you did listen to their music. They are one of the most difficult group to cover in history just because of the complexity with the background vocals, with the runs, with the melisma, with everything involved. It just is... I mean, it's vocal suicide trying to attempt their songs just because you have to be sort of a vocal gymnast in a way, because there's just... It's not just, range and power and high notes, low notes. There are a boatload of vocal characteristics that you really have to master, and you really have to have your control game on point, because that is one of the things those three ladies were known for, is just impeccable vocal control. Beyonce, I mean, you already know. I mean, there's if you're gonna even begin to talk about her, I mean, some of the best vocals of all time. And if anybody, like I said, could cover this kind of song, it's Katrina. I love everything Katrina covers, but it's, like I said, it's these soulful songs that she really shines on, in my opinion, because this young lady just has so much soul. And I want to say this. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. The other night I was sort of, when I was in Naples, I was with my band doing my show, and I was having I'm always thinking about things that I want to say on this channel. One thing that came to mind is there are so many people out there that try so hard to sort of convey, what you would, I guess, what the stereotype of sounding soulful is, and what a lot of people do, in my opinion. I'm not gonna, go into detail about it, but especially a lot of blue-eyed soul singers, what they tend to do is sort of try to replicate certain runs and certain ad-libs, certain growls and certain things like that. That's, I think soul music sort of has become known for, in a way, by people trying to sort of force the sound. There are so many things that are involved in the soulful style of singing. I'm not even going to begin discussing it because we'll be here all day. I grew up, singing, that kind of music, so I know my stuff when it comes to it. But there is such a difference between people who are, trying to force, what they think the sound is versus people who are naturally soulful. And me being, I've been doing this my whole life, I can tell the minute somebody starts what's going on, whether they really got that, that soul in them or not. And I've seen my I've seen my share of it at, singing competitions when I was younger, even when I used to do karaoke before I, I became a professional. I was always watching people who I knew naturally had that soul, and people that were trying to sort of, fake it, if you will. And Katrina is just naturally such a soulful singer, just gives me goosebumps the minute she starts. And I'm always saying this on this channel. You guys probably want to punch me in the face for continuing to say it. But the moment somebody begins singing, in my opinion, everything should be evident. The moment you begin singing, not the moment you do a key change or you go into your upper register. The moment someone starts singing, I think everything you need to know about them should be present. It's incredibly impressive once the high notes and all the melisma and all that start, but if they can't impress you and really, really show, in Katrina's case, that really, really soulful, depth to her instrument and her delivery, the moment they start singing, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I think that's another thing I want to touch on, in my opinion. I'm going to go back to the singing competitions, because a lot of times what I've been noticing throughout the years, and I'm not just saying this as somebody who has been kind of irritated by the whole singing competition thing, being that I'm an actual professional and, I had a problem on the shows versus, a bunch of rookies that really don't got it. Anywho, one thing I've noticed, just studying, just paying attention, a lot of these singers, it takes them, more than a few seconds for you to actually know that they're actually a good singer and that they actually have something going on. And it just, I feel these competitions are give a little too much grace, and people aren't looking for the correct things when they're looking for the talent. I think people, these judges on these competitions look for potential rather than people that are actually ready and that naturally have, the gift. And that's, I think, what the sort of appeal of these singing competitions is like, how can we build this person up? How can we create this amazing singer versus somebody that's naturally a great singer that might need a little bit of tweaking but is naturally a great voice? And Katrina, I've said it a million times, is a naturally great voice. The girl has, some of the best technical ability that I've ever seen. Obviously, she trained her ass off, she technically unbelievable singer, but she naturally is great. Naturally great. You know what I mean? And her everything is just through the roof amazing. Her tone is just so great. Like I said, also, when she's doing these soulful songs, I just live for it. And that's one of the things that I feel separates her from the others, is her tone. She has such just a stunningly gorgeous, soulful, just tone. And she's able, as I said before, she's able to manipulate a little bit here and there as per needed, depending on what genre she's covering. But regardless, just gorgeous tone, just gorgeous all-around singing voice, just unbelievable in every single way. I say it over and over again. I love how she blended her voice against the background vocals also. You guys know me. I'm all about those backgrounds also in my band. We're very, very big on the backgrounds also, so it's so important that you know how to harmonize with the backgrounds, you know how to sort of complement them, and you don't try to go against it. You sort of become one with the backgrounds in a way. She did an amazing job on this, especially with that little run she did at the end. Absolutely stunning. Her look, you guys already know. I love the short hair on her. She is such a beautiful young lady, but I feel the short hair really, showcases her face. Such a beautiful face, just beautiful, such a stunning woman with such a gift. And like I said, I hope together we can get, more people to notice her, because she really deserves it. I mean, she deserves, I've said it a million times, she deserves to be a mainstream superstar. It's a shame she's not, but you guys already know the politics of the music industry. I have been preaching it since I started this channel, so I don't even need to go into detail. Y'all already know the music business sucks. It's a shady world, but you got to keep pushing on no matter what. And I'm so happy that I keep coming back and seeing new stuff from Katrina, even though I think this few years old. This is the first time me seeing this, so I am always excited to see more from her, and you guys are so instrumental in that. Another humongous round of applause for Katrina Velarde. Stand up for love. Absolutely knocked my socks off, which I always say on this channel, but I'm going to keep saying it. Continue to bring your Katrina requests to my inbox. I have a feeling there is much more that I have yet to discover about her capabilities, even though they're obviously endless, as I've seen here. So continue bringing requests to the inbox, and we're going to continue the Katrina journey on my channel together. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reaction video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. There is tons of content coming you don't want to miss. If you're new here and you want to support the channel, consider leaving me a donation via Cash App and or a Super Chat here on the channel. All the details will be in the drop-down box below. You guys know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave your requests in the comments down below, and I will add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep the positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.